Bully film, what's up? What's up? Good afternoon, good night, good morning. We back again, episode 5. Yeah, I know I'm holding myself accountable. I've been absent the last 2 weeks, but I've been busy on some very productive, good stuff. Uh, got some news I'm gonna break y'all into. But today's episode, we're gonna just basically hit over the classes of the American Bully. It's not crazy, it's not that many, but we're gonna go hit into them. And then we're gonna talk about a few show things, about a few past shows. Big shout out to the Wow Factor I went out to this past weekend, ABR Registry. And then before that, previously, I went to BRC, the Ohio Bully Showcase. Shout out to Rebecca, Andre, the team. But I said we've been working. But let's get into today's episode. So today we're talking about the classes of American Bully. You have Standard, you have Pocket, you have Excel, and you have Classic. You used to have Extreme, but they kind of did away with those type of dogs and just kind of let them bull out the pot. But in a sense, they still around. We still got pretty nice Extreme dogs that we see in the ABKC, day-to-day, BRC, ABR, all these registries. But in a sense, we don't just call them Extreme anymore. Also with those classes, those are the degrees of where you show. Also, this were the degrees of where you compete in a sense. So like the show, you would never take a Pocket to compete against a Standard, because the Pocket will go against all the Pockets. The Standards is one of those standards until you win your class, and then you will go on and so on and so forth. But that's not what this episode's about. We'll talk about shows and all that, episode 6. So we got those 4 classes. So with this episode, with those, we're talking about styles with those classes, heights, and in a sense, kind of what we do with JonesRoyalBullys. We stick with Pocket, and nothing against the Standards or the Excels, nor the Classics. And every class is different. So Pockets, in a sense, we'll start with them. They're more shorter. I don't have exact measurements right now in front of me because I will be honest, I was a little lazy before this episode and I didn't do all my homework to get them out for you. But the Pocket class, but you can go on the ABKC link and type in literally on Google ABKC Pocket Standard Excel, and they will have all the classifications for you. But Pocket, well, since I'm already on here, we'll go ahead and just get the Pocket class out the way. But the other classes, I will say I will have to check out. So where did it go? Over here. Says the Pockets usually start males on the 17 inches and no less than 14 inches. So in a sense, your male will have to be under 17 or right at 17 will be his cutoff, and 14 is where it's cut off. And then to get underneath Pocket class, we have a class called Micro. So the ABKC, we do not recognize Micro in a sense, but we wouldn't say the dogs are Micro, because I've been to some shows, and I'm not gonna lie, dogs have been Micro and they let it slide in the Pocket class, but it is what it is, cheat his own. But in the sense, that's my frame of dog that I like to stick with, between that 14 to 17 inch frame. Anything over that, I do like Standards and Excels, but for me, in my opinion, in my vision, it's just too much. I like my dog short and bulky, so that's what I'm gonna stick with. So with the Pocket class, Prince, my boy, he's back here chilling, actually behind us. I don't know if y'all can see him, but he's a Pocket. Actually, all the dogs on my yard are Pocket, but the females is a little bit different. So then we have Standard next. Standard dogs are a little bit different. Like I said, I'm not gonna go back and read all the classifications. I'm sorry, but standard dogs, I said it's just a little bit bigger, more bulkier, but they're taller in a sense. And I would say, from my opinion, they're a little bit more agile, a little bit more athletic with the standard. So in a sense, the pocket, I say my dogs are lazy because I take them to the park, I run them. But with a standard, you can have more play, more leniency on the dog, kind of jump around. But yeah, I have pockets and they could jump on and off the couch. So I don't know. Maybe it just depends on the dog. And the XLs, like the name, they're a little bit bigger than the standard, more tall, more lean. Some XLs to me don't look as extreme in a sense. They look more lean, but they just a big ass dog. They a bulky dog, you know. But at the same time, I personally would never own the XL. So those is kind of just what I wanted to hit on with the class, because like I said, my YouTube's in a sense for more people who really don't know what a bully is, in the sense kind of getting in the game and then kind of growing the show aspect and the new wave of this bully lifestyle, just in information, man. Like I said, day one, I don't know everything, but I would just give y'all my opinions, my knowledge. Next, we're gonna head straight into it. The big news, I'm hosting a show May 15th. Please get your calendars out, mark the date. May 15th, May 15th, May 15th, ABKC show. So if your dog is not ABKC registered, please do that now. I've had a lot of people reach out to me who got judges. And since I'm doing the YouTube tonight, I will let y'all know Mr. Lucky Luciano himself. Yes, I said it here on my YouTube channel. Mr. Alex, he will be one of my judges for the show. Locked him in. So man, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be epic for it's my first show. I'm very excited. I'm not gonna lie to you, but at the same time, you know, it's something big, a lot of work. And then also we've been doing breeding, so you know, we just been kind of busy. Prince, he just did, you know, maybe like his 4th or 5th lock-in. So, you know, we just been working, man. JonesRoyalBullys. That's really all I have this episode. It was just kind of more, like I said, just to kind of go over the classes, speak about the shows. But I do want to recap on the ABR. I have never been to an ABR show in my life, and it was something different. But I kind of liked it. You know, it was something it was like I said, it was a wow factor. You know, I was wowed. So shout out to the host of the Wow Factor. But definitely, guys. So once again, May 15th, JonesRoyalBullys, Louisville KY, Royal Bully Bash. Please be there. It's gonna be lit. Sold out May 15th. It's gonna be summertime. It's an indoor and outdoor show. I'm gonna be on next week for show 6. So please be in tune. It's gonna be a lot more informational. I promise you. I just did this because I wanted to get another show out. I'm not even dressed in uniform. You see, I literally came out, but it is what it is. JonesRoyalBullys. Peace, love, happiness.